Welcome. I'm Ed. I'm your host of Freecircle-Fireside, where you will get truth with integrity, insight that's right, and we love people helping people. So let's get into it today. Enjoy the discussion. Let's roll with it. I want to talk about coming out of depression. You know, it's that time of the year that a lot of people will start feeling the cold, and we get less sun, and depression is gonna hit. We've discussed depression before, but it's a vital topic, and if you've ever dealt with depression, you know how vital it is to stay on top of these feelings. Your self-worth is of the utmost importance, and it should be that you feel good about yourself. Your situation is a situation. It will change. And we tend to get ourselves all bottled up and we feel depressed over situations. Situational depression is not a clinical depression. It's not a chemical change. It's about what you are dealing with in your life. The professionals like to push chemical depression, and I've had that happen to me where they were telling me it was chemicals in my brain. No, it's not. And I told them, you've got to express this to them. It's a situation occurring with me. It is not a chemical change. Yes, chemicals get released because of emotional strains, but let's not dilute what's going on. It's a situational thing. It's a social thing. And we all need to get a grip on what's going on in the world. This is a situational thing. Depression is not a good thing. If you have ever experienced depression, it is devastating. You feel lost, you feel alone, you feel like nobody really truly understands. You feel that you have nobody that truly cares. And really, sometimes you just want to be left alone because you've been bombarded so much with people and things, and you need relaxation. Yes, a nice place to go with a safe environment and no stressors. That's needed at times. People need to leave people alone sometimes. Life is hard enough, and then we stack more on top of people. Depression is not easy to deal with, and we tend to not understand what's going on fully, and we reach out to people, and sometimes that's not really a good thing, because I think the system now is more about money instead of care, and we need to address more about that and we're going to. If you have not found me on dialogue, a lot of touchy subjects I talk about over there. I try to keep this more of an uplifting and awareness of self-help, self-awareness, lifting others up. That's what this Free Circle podcast is about. People helping people. Same thing, just different subject matter over at Dialogue. And you can go over there. There's a lot of brilliant people over there you can learn from. That's getdialogue.am. GETDIALOG.am, not com. So, depression is crucial for people to understand. Its situations can cause a lot of depressive thought. And I understand there are those cases of possibly alleged chemical manipulation in the brain. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a psychologist. I am an average citizen with my own understanding of things. I don't put a lot of weight on expert opinion because experts always tend to change their mind. It's a never-ending science with them. So yes, I do listen to them and I do learn from them. I don't want to undermine them because they are needed in our society. However, we do need regular people to stand up and take control of their lives, their situations, and understand how you got into that situation so you can gradually pull yourself out. That's what I'm trying to do with myself at the moment. This point in time in my life is critical to me that I reach out to others so I can help myself understand what I've went through, develop new skills so I can be a vital link in this community, this world. We're all precious. We all have purpose, and we all have meaning. As we grow and we understand more in our lives, we develop our social skills better. When I was young, I was filled with anger and depressed thought all the time because I wanted to do things that wasn't good for me. And I did not understand. I needed to learn from myself. And yet, because of me needing to learn from myself, instead of being institutionally taught, well, I'm looked down upon in society, and that needs to change. There's been many great men that educated themselves. Abraham Lincoln, let's just throw that one out, and that's enough. That goes right to the presidency. So just because we haven't been institutionalized or fed the institutional knowledge does not mean that you do not develop a wisdom of life, which is vital to living. It makes you a survivor. Plus, it makes you a person that understands others and the risk factors involved in all of these depressive thoughts, these social habits, the environments that are polluting our young people today. And yes, I'm not perfect in my life, and I never will claim to be. I'm a perfect man. However, I have experience, and that experience explodes onto the stage when it comes out. There's a passion. There's a visceral need for change. We're going down a direction that is unsustainable. We need to develop life skills. We need people to wake up. Change is coming. And it's going to be a tricky thing. And I see a lot of depression and a lot of people falling into depression. You know, the 1980s recession was nothing compared to the depression. See, and what we have to hope and pray for, that we don't see another Great Depression. But the way things are looking, that's what we're looking at. If we do not change from the course of destruction, it's going to explode into bad things. And I don't want to see that for anybody. Our world is precious and everybody in it matters. There's plenty of room in the world. See, we get this thought pattern that we have to go to the city and accumulate wealth and make it all one big area. Well, with that you get a lot of competitiveness, and yeah, we need to spread people out. Get out on a farm. Get into nature. Take care of yourself and take care of nature. Help your neighbors. Talk to them. Don't encourage depression. Help people out. Help them come out of depression. Don't take advantage. Give advantage. People helping people. It's a wonderful thing. It's a thing that will spread.